All right, so we left off on example 6, which we have here. And I want to scroll this up just a little bit. Example 6, we have here, come on down screen. All right, so example 6, let's say we have m squared n to the 4th multiplied by m cubed times n to the 5th. Well, we have to apply those same rules that we've done. Same base, when we have the same base, we add their exponents. So m squared, m cubed is going to be m raised to the 2 plus 3, because we're adding their exponents for the same base m. We add their exponents, 2 plus 3, times n is the same base here, 4 plus 5. So n to the 4 plus 5, which gives us, for our final answer, m to the 5th, n to the 9th. That's how we write that answer. Example number 7. We have, for example 7, p cubed r to the 6th multiplied by p to the negative 5th r to the 4th. Well, same base as the p and p, so it's going to be 3 plus a negative 5, which should be a negative 2. Here it is, over here. So p plus a negative 5, or p raised to the 3 minus 5. And then the r, 6 plus 4, which is 10. What's our final answer going to be? We're going to have here p raised to the 3 minus 5 is p to the negative 2 power. Remember, we don't like negative exponents. So how do we get that or get rid of that? That's going to be 1 over p squared. I make it positive, that exponent positive, by putting it in the denominator, times the r raised to the 6 plus 4. So times r to the 10th power. Well, what's 1 times r to the 10th? It's just going to be r to the 10th power, and the p squared stays in the denominator. So our final answer would be here. r to the 10th divided by p squared. Okay? 1 over p squared, remember this came from here. P to the negative 2nd power becomes 1 over p squared. All right, let's look at another example here. Okay, example number 8 we have here. We have 3 raised to the 4th power, I raised to the 5th power, j to the negative 3rd power, being multiplied by 3 to the negative 6, I to the positive 6, j squared, equals what? Well, same base. 3 to the 4 plus negative 6, or 4 minus 6 in other words, which would be right here. That's going to be 3 to the negative 2nd power. And then I to the 5th times I to the 6th, which is going to be I to the 5 plus 6. And then j to the negative 3rd plus j squared is going to be j to the negative 3 plus 2. Okay, so what do we get here? I'm going to get 3, base 3, 4 minus 6 is going to be 3 to the negative 2nd power. And then I to the 5 plus 6 is I to the 11th power. And then j is going to be negative 3 plus 2, which is a negative 1. Well, we don't like these negative exponents there, so we're going to put those in the denominator. What's going to remain in the numerator? I to the 1st power. You know, any number or variable to the 1st power is just going to be itself. So what do we get? Come on, computer. I get I to the 11th divided by 3 squared j to the 1st power. Okay? And I thought this was I to the 1st. I have it to the 11th power. So anyhow, what's next? The I to the 11th power stays in the numerator. 3 squared is what? We simplify that to be 9. 9j. Okay? And that is your final answer there. I to the 11 divided by 9 over, I to the 11 divided by 9j. Right? And then we'll talk about division of monomials on tomorrow.